we mostly think of boxing promoters as Bob Arum or Don King, or even more recently, Manny Pacquiao. But what about those who promote not just fights, but the sport itself? Let's all welcome a couple who does just that from the Spartans Boxing Club in BGC. Let's meet Victor and Christina Maningo. Victor, Christina, thank you so much for joining us here tonight at BNC Studios. And I must say, I'm happy to have you guys here live and in the flesh because this is a special night for us. This is our 1-month anniversary on the Scorecard. So thank you so much.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for having us.
Pleasure to be here. All right, I want to say congratulations because we're going to be talking about your Spartans Boxing Club, which coincidentally I was invited to. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to attend, but you know, it seems only fitting that I have you guys here on our new show. So again, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, first, you missed a great party. So we wish you were there. But having said, this is a good makeup.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me a little bit about yourselves and how did you start this Spartans Boxing Club in BGC? It seems like there is almost everything in BGC.
This is true. I'll let you go.
You know, boxing is a late passion of mine. Both of us have actually been athletes all our lives. Christina was an NCAA gymnast and the captain of her university team. I played tennis. I've also competed in Taekwondo. But I found boxing late in life, and I just fell in love with it. And one of the things, the way we started the gym was when we moved to the Philippines. I mean, Philippines has some of the best boxing clubs in the world, some of the best fighters in the world, and we just thought it was appropriate to do out here.
Okay. You mentioned Christina was an NCAA gymnast. Just to be clear, because I covered the NCAA here in the Philippines, NCAA in the US.
Yes.
Okay. What university?
UC Berkeley.
Wow, UC Berkeley. All right. So how did this start? How did your being a gymnast or gymnast, like your knowledge and experience there lead you to starting boxing, and like how do you like it?
I think it's always been a part of my life, you know, athletics, health and wellness. So I'm currently a health and wellness coach as well, and a yoga teacher. And I think Vic and I have always been into sports, and we've always been looking for something that we wanted to pour our passion into. And this opportunity came up. It's actually one of our friends, one of Vic's friends who he boxed with in Singapore, who started Spartans Boxing Club in Singapore. And so he said, hey, why don't we start the branch here in the Philippines? And we agreed this would be a good way to bring both of our passions for not just sports and fitness, but health and well-being to the community.
Oh, so from Singapore, there's already an existing Spartans Boxing Club.
Yes. Yes.
So it's a franchise here.
It is. So we're the partnership here. There's already,
I believe there's 10 gyms in Singapore.
Yeah. Wow.
They have 5 in Dubai with 4 more coming down the line. Australia is another market that they've entered to, and we're the partners here in the Philippines.
Wow, that's awesome.
So it's quite exciting. It's quite exciting.
Yeah.
I just wanted to add a little bit something too with regards to how we started. Christina and I have had the kind of honor and privilege to live in several different countries over the past several years. You know, and every time we've moved, we've found our tribe and our community. Christina is also a yoga instructor and yoga enthusiast. I'm a boxer, and every time we moved, we found this community that we really kind of gelled with in these gyms.
All right, so tell me about the community. Since we're talking about community now, how is the boxing community at your gym in BGC?
Well, why don't you start with our slogan?
Well, our slogan is boxing for everyone, your journey, your community.
Okay.
So we are all-inclusive gym, and it's your journey, it's your path, but it's a part of the community. So everyone's there to support, and I think that's the big difference with what we offer as far as a boxing gym is considered. Because you can even see we've done all sorts of, like, the community is really what supports you. You know, in fitness, it's really hard to stay committed a lot of times. But when you have your community, it draws you there, it brings you that fun. And you know, people in the Philippines, everybody loves community. And
Yeah.
that's what I think really gives us the energy too, because we love to see everyone together on this health journey.
Yeah, and they're on the health journey. We've had some clients of ours or participants, actually, we've watched them not only become better athletes,
Yeah.
but actually get fitter and healthier. So that's one of the rewards that we get back. And one of the things that we've really enjoyed with our community is everyone pitches in, from our customers to our coaches. You know, when we close the door sometimes, we're singing karaoke with the coaches and with the clients, and it's a lot of fun. It's really
And even the
incredible.
owner gets involved with those who enter the gym. Charlie Suarez, he was here last night, and earlier Vic was showing me a video of holding up the pads for Charlie.
I did it terribly, but you know what? I can say I held it for one of the
I don't
best
think so.
boxers in the Philippines.
I think you did pretty well with Charlie. All right, tell us about your clientele. So, seeing a lot of pictures here, what catches my attention is the way they dress. Because traditionally, like when you go inside the boxing gym, you're wearing the basic boxing gear, like shorts. But these people, they look like they're wearing like everyday workout gear. So that just speaks community when I see it. But what about those who are very serious about boxing? Like they come to your gym and they train as hard as they can to, who knows, maybe one day participate on a competitive level.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We have, I mean, I'll say this, I'll start at the beginning and you go on. We have from 4 years old up to the 60s and older. We have such the gap, and we have beginners all the way to people that are training to be on the national team. So we have such a wide range.
Yeah, no, you know, yesterday we had one of our volunteer coaches, and I'll give you a shout out, Bongi. He, you know, yesterday I went in to train, and he goes, you know, one of the things that I really like about this gym, he goes, you have classes, and then you look up in the ring, and there's some serious fighters coming in. He goes, this is a legit gym. He goes, it's a little too clean. And he goes, it is a legit gym, right? Because we do cater to pretty much everyone. I mean, our slogan is boxing for everyone. And one of the things that we want to do is just make sure that, you know, whenever you enter any sport, for that matter, you walk in, it's a little intimidating when you're a beginner.
Yes.
So what we do is we actually try to make sure that our coaches, when people walk in, that they're welcome, that they have this soft landing into a, you know, pretty intense sport.
Yeah.
And then we build them up into, again, from a beginner to intermediate, and then hopefully to the point that you're saying, competing at a high level.
Okay, so in your art card, it says Spartans Fight Night.
Yes.
So maybe some of these guys who come into your gym might want to train for that time that they get to participate in Fight Night. So tell us about this Fight Night event. How did this come about?
Yeah.
Well, I'll talk a little bit about how it started, and you can talk a little bit about some of the wide range of fighters that we're going to be getting.
Yeah.
So it really started in Singapore, because we have 10 gyms in Singapore. So it started with inter-competitions in the gym, and then we've opened it up a little bit, and we've actually expanded it into actually hosting a big gala fight every year. This is the first one that we're going to be hosting in the Philippines, and we're getting a wide range of fighters. I mean, you can talk a little bit about some of the demographics we're getting in. We're getting,
Yeah,
again,
we've got some junior fights. So we've got kids fighting. The first 3 fights
Wow.
are going to be kids, and it's amazing. They've been training in the gym, and we do have someone coming in from Zamboanga.
not Zamboanga, Zambales.
Zambales and La Union.
Yep.
But yeah, we have a couple like high schoolers that are going to be fighting, and then we have some who've only been boxing for just a few months.
Okay.
So the coaches are doing such a great job of matching them up so they're pretty equal. And then we do have some that are, like I said, trying to train for the national team. So
Yes.
those are going to be some pretty amazing fights. And we have a couple ladies fights too as well.
Wow, even the
Yes.
ladies are going to be participating.
Yeah,
Yes.
and one of the things that we've done I think our coaches, actually, shout out to all our coaches, they've done really well is, you know, to make sure that the matches are even. We've had the fighters come in, we've had them take classes with our coaches, so they do an assessment, and we've had them do some light sparring, so we make sure that the matches are actually very even. So.
Okay. Now, are there any, like, say, celebrities who decided to come in and participate in this fight night?
Well, you can.
Go ahead, go ahead.
You can share. I mean, there's
ahead.
more male celebrities than there are female. So.
Go ahead, go ahead.
No, we have some influencers, obviously, fighting,
Yeah.
we also have Mr. World coming in. Kurt Vonnegut is going to be fighting in one of the fights. So yeah, like I said, it's a whole array. We even have some lawyers.
What?
Yeah, we have lawyers.
Lawyer
fighting,
against lawyer.
Lawyer against lawyer.
Wow, that's
See which one has a
crazy.
better law firm. We'll see.
Right.
We'll find out, guys.
Entrepreneur against entrepreneur. So we kind of try to pair them
So
up
there
like that.
are storylines also.
Yeah.
100%.
How many fights are there in the fight card for fight night?
So right now there's 15.
15 fights.
Yeah.
Wow. And how long is this event going to go?
Well, it's starting at 4, hopefully 5 o'clock, or till 9 or so? Yeah,
9
so a
or
few
10
hours.
o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's really a fight night.
Yeah, it is. And we're going to be, it's also kind of going to be an event too. It's a little bit of a party. It's a fun event. There's friends that are going to be competing with one another. There's friends that are going to be joining. Okay.
So
we're going to have some drinks, some snacks. It's going to be a fun event.
Yeah, we were pretty amazed. Like the tickets sold out in like 2 days. Actually we've got quite a few people that wanted to fight, but we had to cap it at 15 bouts because
on the next event.
we go all night, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So we're pretty excited.
All right, so you did mention a while ago that this is a franchise, and in Dubai, did you say 5 branches?
5 branches in
Five
Dubai
branches.
with 4 more coming online.
All right. How about in the Philippines? Do you envision having more branches around the metro or maybe even outside of Luzon?
100%.
Yes.
So, my parents are from Cebu.
Ah, okay.
Boxing. I think Visayas are the boxing mecca,
Yes,
right?
yes,
General
yes.
Santos, Cebu.
Correct.
So one of the things is what we wanted to do is we wanted to do a flagship gym in North Philippines in Luzon, and then one in the Visayas. And my heart was in Cebu, so
Yes.
Cebu is something. But some good news for us is we're going to be opening up a second gym close by here
Wow.
in Quezon City pretty soon. So hopefully
nice,
next
Quezon
year,
City. All right.
so hopefully next year
Yeah.
you'll find one on West Ave soon.
Yeah, I hope I get the invite to the Quezon City branch.
Yes.
You'll definitely get the invite whether you show up.
We hope to see you.
All right, Vic, Christina, kindly invite everybody to come out and support Fight Night. And of course, everybody watching right now, maybe you want to give a shout out to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know what? We want to give a shout out to all of our clients, really. They have been a really good community that we've been able to build. There's too many names, but there's a couple that I do want to give a shout out. Jürgen, thank you. You've been a big supporter of ours. I want to give a shout out to all our staff, if you don't mind.
I was just going to say,
sure.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Our GM, Luigi, has been instrumental in terms of pulling this together and our fight night together. Kyra, our head coaches, our co-head coaches, Gabby and Robin, our coaches, Kill and Alvin and Van and Carol, and am I missing anyone?
You got and Ace.
And Ace, that's
Yeah.
right.
Our coaches are a big part of building the community that we have right now, and they're just amazing, and they're fantastic coaches, and they really put their heart into it, and so that's really why we're so successful too. Yeah.
One more
And-
thing, I noticed you have a Spartans Boxing Club bag over there.
I do.
What's inside that?
And this is for you.
Oh, really?
This bag, and well, we've got a towel for you.
Oh, nice.
And we've got a T-shirt for you.
You gotta open it up. We got a
Oh, yeah.
Spartans towel. We got a drawstring
wow.
bag.
And we've got a shirt
Is
for
it,
you.
oh, it's a nice shirt. Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
This is
nice,
just
nice.
a
So
little
these-
gesture.
Oh, thank
for
you.
having us on.
Thank you so much, Vic and Christina. This is a nice gift for our 1 month on the scorecard here
Actually,
on the
congratulations
Billionaire
as
News.
well.
Thank you so much. And
yes.
congratulations to you guys as well. And all the best on Spartans Fight Night.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Please
much.
come to the gym and come to fight night.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you
All
very
right,
much.
appreciate it.
Spartans Boxing Club. Go check it out on BGC.
All right.
Christina, Vic, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.